Hello friends, today we are going to learn about functions in C and C++. Now let us understand what is function. There are many situations where we might need to write same line of code for more than once in a program. This may lead to unnecessary repetition of code, bugs and even becomes more boring for the programmer. So C and C++ provides an approach in which you can declare and define a group of statement once in the form of function, and it can be called and used whenever required. For example, this is nothing but a set of statements which are written at once, and these statements can be called again and again whenever wherever required. This concept is nothing but a function. What are advantages of function? First one is that it will avoid repetition of code. Second advantage, it will increase product program readability. Third advantage is large program is divided into number of parts called modules. Fourth one, it will reduce chances of errors. Fifth one, easier to find errors. Sixth one, it is easy to modify program. In C or C++, there are two types of functions. Functions are classified into two types. First one is, let us clear this one. There are two categories of function. First one is, first category means here library functions, or these are also known as built-in function or system defined functions. System defined function, these are the functions which are already defined in C library or C++ library. For example, here first point is very important, already defined. These functions are already defined in C or C++ library. Library means here, we use some header files like iostream.h file or math.h file or stdio.h file or conio.h file. These are the header files where these functions are already defined. In this way, multiple files are there, header files. Examples of these functions are like scanf function, printf function, clrscr function, then sqrt function. In this way, multiple functions which are already present in C or C++. Second category, very important, is user defined function. Now let us understand how to create user defined function. Now, as this name only suggests that user defined means functions are defined by user. The functions which are created by user for program are known as user defined functions, or these functions are defined by the user for the specific purpose. There are three aspects, very important aspects are there regarding user defined function. If we want to create and use these functions, the first we have to declare a function declaration. Second aspect with this is nothing but function call, and third one is function definition. If we want to create and use user defined function, then first we have to declare a function, then we have to call a function, we have to write definition of a function. Now let us understand one by one. First we will see what is function declaration. The function declaration is also known as function prototype. It tells the compiler the name, return type and parameters or arguments of function. See, what is purpose of this function declaration? We have to declare a function to tell the compiler the name of function, return type of function and parameters, or we can say arguments of the function. Syntax is here. For example, we are going to create function, then we have to first write return type of function, then function name, and then here argument list, or we can say parameter. It is terminated by semicolon. What is return type here, return type is nothing but what type of value function is going to return to function call. We will see what is function call later on. Function name is nothing but valid C++ function name. Here argument list is nothing but list of parameters separated by comma. Here we are not in function declaration, we are not actually specifying which are the values we are going to pass or which are the arguments we are going to pass. Here we will specify only what type of arguments we are going, how many arguments and what type of arguments we are going to use. For example, here return type of function is integer. Then my function name is get area of square. Get area of square will be my function name, and integer is nothing but the one argument. See, let us understand what is this. Here first one we will see the return type of my function is integer. Function is going to return integer value. My function name is here get area of square. Argument list, here only one argument is specified, means this function get area of square function is going to take only one argument. It is going to take only one parameter. Argument is also known as parameter. Means here if we declare function like this, then we have told the compiler that my function name is get area of square, my function is going to return integer type of value, my function is going to take integer type of parameter, or we can say that argument. In this way we have declared a function. Then next one is, after having function declared, we have to, here only I will going to write now, here we have to call a function. Now whenever we are going to call a function, then we have to only write function name. What is function name here? For example, 1 minute, let us understand here second aspect. We will see second aspect here is function call. What is function call? This will call actual function definition. This will pass your control to the function definition. Syntax of this is, we have to just write function name and then in bracket argument list. Whatever argument list is there, here we are going to pass here. This is also known as parameter list. These are nothing but actual arguments, actual values that we pass to the function. For example, here this is function. For this function, what will be the proper function, what we can say that the function call, the proper function call for this is nothing but, see, this is going to return integer type of value. Therefore we have to have variable, like first I will declare one variable integer res, or I will say that result will be the variable. This result variable will take the value which will be written by get area of square function. So now here I will have to write function call. What will be the function call here? I will have to write only function name. Here I will write function name get area of square. This is my function name. In bracket I will have to write some argument. Argument means I will have to pass value. Which value I am going to pass? For example, this 8 I am going to pass. Now what will happen over here? I am passing 8 value, means this argument is 8. Function name is here get area. This function will return some value, and this value will be stored into result variable. This is nothing but nothing but function call. It will cause control to pass to the function definition, and value will be written, or return value from function definition will replace this function call, this entire function call, and that value will be stored into this variable result. In this way we have seen what function declaration and function call. Very important is nothing but function definition. Now let us understand how to define a function. We have seen function declaration, function call. Now let us understand function definition. Third one is function definition. This contains all the statements to be executed. A function definition cannot be called unless the function is declared. We have already declared function over here. This is nothing but a function declaration. This is nothing but a function declaration. Int get area of square function name, and here value int means one argument we are going to pass to this particular function. The function prototype and function definition must agree exactly. See, the condition is here is that we are now going to define a function, but we will define function only for the function prototype, which is going to match with our function definition. Therefore, the function prototype and function definition must agree exactly on the return type, the name, and the parameters. The only difference between the function prototype and the function is nothing but the semicolon and opening and closing braces. For example, here syntax of function definition is what is return type of function. We have to write over here return type of function, then function name in bracket argument list. Now whatever this argument list is there, this is nothing but formal arguments. First we had seen arguments in function call. Here arguments were there in function call. This argument, this is nothing but this one is nothing but actual arguments. Actual here, these are the formal argument. We will see by example what is actual argument and formal argument. Now here opening brace, closing brace, and some statements will be written over here, and then here return type is there. Therefore here we will have to write return, and some value will be written by this function, where value will be given to the function call. Now let us understand return type. A function may return a value. The return type is nothing but a data type. This one is nothing but a data type of the value which will be written by this particular function after performing operations. Next one is here in our case, for example, our case, if we are going to write function definition, then we will write, this is syntax, we will write example for understanding. For example, integer, yes, it is a return type of a function name get area of square, and then int I will write here side. Now what will happen over here, then I will declare here integer area is equal to side into side, and then this value area will be written by using return statement, return area. In this particular example we have defined a function. This is nothing but actual working of a function. What function is going to do, this is return opening brace and closing brace after having performing this operation. Okay, whatever value is stored into area will be written by using this return statement. Area will be written. Therefore here we can say that this is a return value. If we would like to see this is nothing but variable which is declared inside local declaration of variable. This is nothing but return value. Function is going to return value. Area will be the function, area will be the value function is going to return. This is nothing but function name. This is nothing but function parameter, or we can say argument. Function parameter, we have seen this arguments are is nothing but a, this means here formal arguments, and this is nothing but int is nothing but return type of a function. In this way here function has been defined. In this way, if we want to create and use user defined function, then we have to first declare a function. This is nothing but a function declaration that tells the compiler return type of a function, name of a function, and arguments in a function. Means here we are just informing to the compiler I am going to use this function. This function will be called, this function will be defined, but we are just intimidating to the compiler about our function which we are going to create and use. Then function call is nothing but this is a function call. Function call will pass your control to the function definition. Function call and function definition should be matched. Now let us understand by using one simple example how this function we will in this example we are going to learn about function declaration, function call and function definition. Now let us understand this first. Now let us understand the concept of function what we have learned so far, function declaration, function call and function definition with the help of example. First we have to declare a function. This is nothing but a function declaration. We have already seen that function declaration tells compiler that what is function name. Here function name is get area of function. This is nothing but a parameter type. Integer will be the parameter. Parameter will be of type integer, and this is nothing but a return type. Here we can say that this is function prototype. This entire is nothing but prototype of a function. Prototype, or this is also known as function declaration. Here I will write here function declaration. Now next, always execution start from main. Then inside main we have declared two variables side and area. This will cause output. Here output will be here enter side of square. For example, you have entered value 8. Then this 8 will be stored into variable side. Value of this side will become 8 because of sin statement. Now what is this? This is nothing but a function call. This is actually function call. This is function call. This entire is nothing but a function call. Now this will the value of side means here 8 is nothing but a value of this side variable side. This will cause control to transfer at function definition. This will directly transfer your function control to the function definition means here. Now value 8 will be copied into this variable s. Now s will become 8. We have passed side to this particular function definition 8. Now whatever this parameter is there, this parameter which is present in function definition is nothing but formal parameter, and we have passed value, this value side is nothing but this side is nothing but I will write here actual parameter, the value actual value that we have passed to this particular function. Now what will happen, this s will have value 8. Here we have declared one variable. This is called as local variable, which is inside function definition. We know value of s is 8. Therefore 8 into 8, the result will be 64 stored into this a. Value of a will become now 64, and the same value we are going to return. We are going to return here 64 value. This 64 value, to whom this will be returned? Actually here the value will be written, or this a will replace function call, means this function call will be replaced by a. Therefore here 64 will come at the place of this function call, and this 64 will be assigned to area. Therefore value of area will become 64, and you will get output here area of square. Area means value which we had received into this variable area. Therefore output will be here area of square 64. In this way first we have declared function. Therefore what we have learned in the concept of function definition here, user defined function. First one function declaration. These are the keywords which are very important, or important words which are very important to understand entire terminology of function, user defined function. Function declaration, first one. Function declaration is also known as function prototype. Second thing, we have to call a function. This is nothing but a function call here. This one is nothing but function call, and this is a function definition. This third one is nothing but function definition, actual working of function. Second one is function call, third one is function definition. These are the important thing. Again, some more keywords we have learned here, more terms we have learned here. Fourth one is what is return type. Then fifth one we have seen actual parameters. Sixth one we have seen formal parameters. Next one we have seen local variable. If we Thank you very much.